Iran fired drones on Israel just a few hours ago. Many of these have been reportedly intercepted on their way by the US, UK, and the Israeli defense system. Iran also stated on Twitter that this matter would be deemed concluded if Israel does not respond. But who knows what will happen going forward.
The matter can now be deemed concluded. However, should the Israeli regime make another mistake, Iran's response will be considerably more severe. It is a conflict between Iran and the rogue Israeli regime from which the US must stay away.
But in my opinion, these drone strikes from Iran beg two questions. Are we headed into World War III? And number two, is this not what was supposed to happen if Donald Trump got into office? Wasn't it Trump that was going to cause World War III? Apparently, according to many people.
But we begin tonight with the utterly dangerous words of an old man that could trigger World War III. You would think I was talking about President Joe Biden, but I'm not. I'm talking about Donald Trump.
And Donald never tells you what he would do. Would he have started a war? Would he have bombed Iran?
Senator Corker making an extraordinary charge overnight that the president's actions are endangering the country and his threats to other nations could lead to another world war.
So now, thanks to Pence at the border, Trump sending ships to North Korea, and his Twitter fingers, there's a scary possibility that this could actually be the starting point of World War III.
How many nations are now in major conflict that have serious political consequences for America? Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, and now potentially Iran? I mean, America is already involved to at least a small degree, as it's been reported they helped to shoot down these drones that were headed for Israel. But what is going to happen next? And weren't things less tense in the world under Trump? I mean, seriously, if someone wants to explain to me in the comments how Trump's foreign policy was worse, please go ahead. But how many new conflicts need to keep popping up around the world before people just accept that whatever Trump was doing, his jokes about, oh, I have a bigger nuclear button, whatever he was doing, it seemed to be working pretty well. Whereas everything that's happened geopolitically in a negative way in the past 2 or 3 years, are they all just coincidences that you can explain away somehow? Or could you say, well, actually, it'd be worse under Trump? Because I don't know. This, it would be worse under Trump argument is getting harder and harder to justify seemingly every day as the world watches more and more countries become involved in military conflict.